Hi, and welcome to Bronzeman episode Dose. So before we get this started, I would like you guys to check this out. Look, I got the client for RuneLite. So it's more official now. Got the RuneLite Bronzeman thing installed. Basically what it's doing right now is unlocking all of the items that I have in my bank, on my person, and in my inventory. So it's just unlocking a whole bunch of items. As you can see, this is all the stuff in my bank, and that's what is popping up. And we ended up getting 35 wood cutting. I forgot to record it, but next we headed to the cake stalls to start some thieving, start the old thieving grind. And there's 20 thieving, which means I can now steal silk. As you can see, this tedious process is still unlocking the items that are in my bank. Hopefully it shouldn't be doing this for too much longer. I did have probably about like 30 items in my bank. And so I headed to the Grand Exchange to check to see if this client was working properly. Wanted to make sure all the items that I couldn't buy weren't buyable. So as you can see here, I don't have prayer potions. They're kind of grayed out. You can't really tell, but I cannot click on them to buy them. See, like cake and stuff lights up because I've already unlocked cake, but all the other ones do not light up and they are not purchasable. It just shows in the Grand Exchange. It doesn't allow me to buy them. So I went to the general store to buy a cake tin to double check and make sure the client was working properly, because I didn't have a cake tin and it wouldn't let me click it. So now I'm buying a cake tin to unlock it to make sure I can click it. Whenever I access shops, it starts unlocking every item in the shop. So I just go ahead and here I buy one of every item. That way it's not compromising the integrity of my account. So now back at the Grand Exchange, we are now able to purchase a cake tin where we were not able to before. So that means the client is working properly. So here we are, time to start thieving some silk to get 25 thieving. And not too long after, there's 25 thieving. And so we started doing some quests, and we started the sea slug quest, and there's a medium task in one of the diaries that you catch a shrimp on these docks. So I just went ahead and did that while I was here to get that tackled so I don't have to travel back out here. So medium task complete, and we also unlock shrimp. And here comes bald head lady to save the children from the evil sea slug monsters. And there we go, quest complete. Decent chunk of fishing XP, as well as some oyster pearls, which is and there is 24 fishing just like that. One quick quest, 24 fishing. And so there we go, doing the old sheep shearer quest, killing these sheep. Somebody better call PETA. The worst part about this quest is these sheep aren't even diseased. They're just dyed a different color. So we're just literally just killing these sheep for no fucking reason. I remember how much troubles I had with this quest when I was a child. Like the first time I ever did this quest literally took me probably an hour to do. This time took me about 10 minutes. There we go. Sheep herder quest complete. Got the extra 3,000 coins. 3,100, but we spent 100 on the plague trousers. So headed to the shop here, and I bought me some sardines. One of the issues here is that the stock of all the other fish is empty, but it's fish, so I'll be able to tell which ones I've actually unlocked, because when I opened the shop, it unlocked them. I didn't think it would, but it did. But the good news is that it's all food items, and I know which food items I can use. But I bought one of everything else to technically unlock them. And here we go. Bought ourselves a nice house. We're the new proud homeowner. Talked to the real estate agent. We struck a good deal. He was trying to highball me a little bit, but we got him down. And so here we go. The Clue Hunter gear. This will be used for winter tot later. These are considered warm items for some odd reason. Then we headed to Rizzolo to grab ourselves a Green Man's Ale, but in the same time it unlocked all of these items. The only problem is the Dragon Dagger. So this is future me. I realized that when I went to Rizzolo's shop, I forgot to purchase every item that was in the shop. Didn't want to compromise my account. The only problem is the Dragon Dagger. I do not currently have enough to buy it. It's 60k. I don't have 60k, so I'll just keep a mental note of the Dragon Dagger that I can't buy one. I'll never need to buy one, but I'll just keep a note that I don't. I don't know if there's a way to go in and manually relock items, but it's kind of whatever. I'll just keep a mental note of it. And so now here we are unlocking the Barbarian minigame teleport. Thankfully, you can skip the tutorial now. I don't have to spend an hour getting the teleport. It's just already unlocked like that. Watch, check it out. Perfect. And so here we are. A normal Iron Man would have to pick up all of these planks. A Bronze Man just has to pick up one, because I can buy them later. And now here we are buying a bunch of items here. Bought one of every item from the shop because I needed some of the fruits for later quests, as well as making a hangover cure, which I can get all this stuff for the hangover cure in this shop, as well as dwellberries, which I'll need for the Plague City quest. And so now I needed to buy a bunch of bronze arrows heads, but we got a bunch of items in here that I'm going to have to buy to unlock. One of the things that sucked was buying the Addy two-hand because it was 6k, but I sold it back, and I'm not exactly sure how much I got, but at least I got some of the money back. But we unlocked every single item that is in this shop. We can maybe use those battle axes for training at a later date if we don't get a better weapon. So unlocked all those items. The main reason we came here though was to buy the bronze arrow tips. I'm gonna need 1,000 of them. Thankfully, they only cost 1 GP each. That's why I buy them from here and not from the Grand Exchange, because they're probably more expensive in the Grand Exchange. And chocolate milk unlocked, even though that literally is not used for anything. And then throw the snake grass in there, and we got ourselves a hangover cure. So now we've got all the items for the Plague City quest. So let's grab all of the items for that and get it done. Here we are unlocking this picture of this fine female that we need for Plague City quest. Gas mask unlocked. And there we go. Plague City completed. 15 mining, as well as the RD teleport. Very nice. It's crazy going through all these quests again and realizing how much longer it took me to do them back in the day versus now. So here we are, unlocking some clogs, chopping some clogs. I need to get to level 50 for Desert Treasure, as well as Winter Tot. And we're just going to chop away here, get this stuff here. I'm just going to get to 41 woodcutting here. That way I can use a rune axe. I could cut clogs and get the woodcutting experience all the way up until, like, I need to get 50 fire making, like I said. And I could just chop these down the entire time, but it seems kind of pointless since I can go buy the clogs on the Grand Exchange. So I'm just going to get to 41 for the rune axe, and then we will go buy the rest of the clogs and get 50 fire making from that. But since we're at another grind stop, we'll end the episode here, and in the next episode we'll get some more woodcutting content and fire making content. But hope you guys enjoyed this episode too. I appreciate all the feedback on the first one. Everybody was very excited to see me back, and I got a lot of welcome back messages, so thank you for that. And if you guys are enjoying the series, make sure you subscribe also so you can see when I post a new one. Peace out.